Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Dear Phoenix with a brand new video today. Today we're gonna be talking about everything in the 3.4 patch. Now there is a bunch of stuff in this patch, from guided missiles to the blue shotgun to the gray shotgun. We got all kinds of new stuff. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first off, we do actually have the guided missile, which I'll have some of the cinematic gameplay and maybe some in-game gameplay if by the time I upload this video I manage to find it with my luck. So yeah, enjoy that gameplay. But pretty much it is just a rocket that you can control through the air. And one thing people thought was it was gonna be like this Hellstorm missile that kind of came from the sky, but that's not what it is at all. It just kind of use it and you can control it left, right, up, down, and you have a time limit to use it, and you're vulnerable while using it because you're standing still. And one really awesome thing is you can actually rocket ride it. So yeah, now instead of with the RPG, you can rocket ride that. You can rocket ride the nade launcher, in case you didn't know that. But the cool thing with this is if you rocket ride this, you can actually control where the guy rocket riding goes. So like if you want a guy to land in the base, you can just kind of curve up and down and then drop him in there. So it's really cool. And definitely very fun, but I actually still haven't found this, and I've played for like 3 hours today, so I'm really not sure if I'm going to be able to get gameplay of rocket riding in this video. Next up, one thing that they did kind of add to the game today that isn't actually part of the patch notes is the Sniper Shootout V2. And I actually won my first match today. That was actually so awesome. First match on Fortnite, I was like, oh damn, they added snipers back, sniper only mode. And I was like, alright, I'll play a match. Boom, first match, first dub, let's go. And it did actually count towards my wins. So yeah, the hunting rifle and the crossbow are in that game mode. The revolver is no longer in that game mode. So yeah, anyways, now to get into the battle royale patch notes, there's actually quite a lot. So, guided missile stats. So, damage to players for the epic is 105 and for the legendary is 110. So, without a shield, insta kill. It's pretty much the same thing as an RPG. Damage to environment is actually 1,000. So, to give you an idea of how much that is, metal wall is 400. You can actually use it for 18 seconds, and the time between shots is 3.13 seconds. The rocket speed is 1,300 units per second, which I could not tell you what that is in comparison to the normal RPG or anything like that. And the rocket health is 100. So in case you didn't actually know, and I forgot to mention this earlier, you can actually shoot the rocket and destroy it before it hits you. You can also disconnect from the missile at any time, in case someone is coming up to you where you're standing still, and then the missile would kind of just continue in the path that you send it. So if you send it upright, it'll keep on going until it gets destroyed because it blows up by itself. And it does obviously use rocket ammo, and that's pretty much it for the guided missile. Next up, the blue pump shotgun. Yes, you heard me right, a blue pump shotgun. Well, it's actually a little bit different. So they adjusted rarity colors on shotguns to more closely represent their effectiveness. So none of the characteristics have been changed. The weapon damage, drop chances, all of those are still the exact same. It's literally just that they wanted to change the colors. So pump shotguns were moved up one. So instead of having a gray and a green, you now have a green and a blue. And tactical shotguns were moved down one. So instead of having a green, blue, and purple, I almost forgot the color, you now have a gray, green, and blue. Next up, the egg launcher has been added as a seasonal item that replaces the grenade launcher, and obviously that's only a cosmetic change, but definitely very awesome. That snowball launcher actually changed the way it worked, and I hated it, but this egg launcher is just the same thing, just that it looks different, and it's very cool. And they also did increase the launch pad drop rate by 25%, which I've noticed today because I had 3 matches where I had 2 launch pads in solo, and I was just like, okay, that's kind of a lot. Usually I have trouble finding one. I found 2. So definitely been noticing that one. They did also add in the boogie bomb. For those of you who don't know, that was actually gone, and they re-enabled it because they fixed some issues with it. Now, there is actually one very nice bug that they did fix, and this is the fact that, so when you would see a chest, so you just see like a chest at the top of the building, and you know, like let's say it was in Pleasant Park and you were on the hill and you could see it and you'd glow, like you'd see the glow, and then you take like another 10 seconds of walking towards it and you'd be like halfway in between where you were before, and then all of a sudden it doesn't glow anymore and you're like, hold up, someone just opened it, and then you'd be like, wait, there's no one there, what? And so that was just a visual glitch, and it happened to me a lot, and it was really annoying because I'd be like, ooh, there's a chest, okay, I'm gonna go there and get it, and I'd be like, what, it's gone, are you serious? The game did it me again. And then I'd be like, well, hold up, there might just be a guy there, so I still have to be careful. And it was just really stupid, but thankfully they did actually fix it. Another interesting thing is they actually completely removed 30 FPS on Xbox One and PS4 because they say there's no need for it anymore. They made 60 FPS mode really nice, and so they don't find there's a reason. Also, they did increase the number of loot spawns on the warm-up island, so you know, for those 10 seconds before the match starts, you now have a higher chance of finding a scar. Super important. Anyways, that's pretty much the patch notes. Mainly they just added a bunch of new stuff. They did change the shotguns up a lot, the new sniper mode, the guided missile. So definitely some pretty major things, and this is definitely one of the bigger patches we've had in quite some time. And I'm sorry that I couldn't get this up earlier, but you know, school and stuff like that, so kinda hard, you know, to make a video as soon as it comes out at like 10 in the morning when you don't get home till like 4 or 5 o'clock, you know. Anyways, there is also a bunch of stuff that they did add to Save the World, like the bunny skin. So, you know, in all those thumbnails where you've been seeing, oh, bro, they added a new bunny skin, I need to buy it, and then you went to the item shop and you're like, hold up, there's no bunny skin there, what the hell, how did they get it? Well, it's just in Save the World, and I'll have a full video on the Save the World patch notes right after I upload this video. And yeah, maybe they'll be adding that skin into the full game. They usually end up adding skins from Save the World into the full game. I always say full game, by that I mean Battle Royale, because that's just what more people play. Hopefully soon, because that skin looks really awesome. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Phoenix out. Peace.
I be that young rapping dude, might just trap with you. Coming with the thunder, baby, might just clap your crew. I roll out in the morning light, whip that Harley bike, all black, I'm the party type, and it's on tonight.